Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another World War II 172 scale video. Today we're going to look at this neat Neo Dragon armor, the Hummel. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. This is the big self-propelled German gun with the big 150mm on it. Let's look at the packaging first. This is their newer packaging. I've said before on these, not that a fan of the packaging. I like the older one where you could just see it right through and stuff. There's 2023. This came out, and then it fits in here, and that fits in there, and that fits in here. It has a few moving parts, but I'm not going to really move them because this is a thing that's very delicate. These were, you would say, die cast, but they're all plastic now. It's got a travel lock that moves a little bit, but I'm not going to mess with it. The gun will move from side to side, and I really haven't gotten it to raise up and down, so I'm not going to do that. It's got a nice paint job on there, as I call it. You can see the weathering and finishing on it. That's newer for how they've been doing these. It's got a really cool camouflage with the red, brown, and the green, and the way they do it there with the swirly lines. It looks psychedelic, sort of. And there's the wheels. Let's look at the front. It's got a little bit of markings on it, not too much. Kind of let down there on the bottom. Should have been painted that. Maybe that's supposed to look like weathering, but it looks like they just forgot to spray paint it. That I might, if I do anything ever to touch this up, I'd splash some mud down there. See the ubiquitous box that they have. A nice look on the vents. So they've got this different finish to it. Not sure, I'm too big a fan of the way it looks, and I'm not sure what's wrong right there. These are pricey to get, so you think they could be better done. There's the wheels on the back. There's the bottom. Yeah, that should have been, see how it's that color right there? And then over there, they should have done that panel on the front, and then they just did the bottom. This one still has the holes in it. The other ones didn't have that, because even though this doesn't need this, because this just fits in there, it's not held on that way. And there's one of those, the ranging rods, the red and white. Let's see if we can see a little bit into the interior. So they got a lot of detail. If you're making this, I think I made a Hummel. I know I made a Nashorn. All those little parts and the wheels and stuff are very hard to work on. Gun. That looks like a little, should have been smoother right there. You can see that there. And some of the shells are supposed to be there with a couple of missing ones. Look like it's an action, so you could have some men standing in here. There's nice boxes there. Let's look at the other side. More there. They should have had on here like, what is that? Is that a rifle or a machine gun? It's hard to see right down in there. See it? I don't know if that's supposed to be a Schmeiser, the folding stock, or what. Overall, very nice. And you could, you've got the driver, and I don't really know why they have the co-driver unless that's just the radio, because this has no machine gun in the bow. And I believe there was at least 3 crewmen, maybe even 4 back here. I don't know if it had 2 loaders or just the one, the gunner and then the commander. But overall, I really like the camouflage pattern on it, so it's a nice addition. I was looking, I thought I already did a whole group of Hummels, but I haven't, so maybe I'll do that in a future video. I have a link to one Hummel, I'll leave that at the end here, that I did. I forget if that's one of the ones I painted or just another one that was pre-made like this. So very neat. This was in the heavy self-propelled artillery with the 150, and then the other one was the lighter one, the Vespa or Wasp. Had the 105 millimeter, and Hummel, I believe, is supposed to be mean like bumblebee, like that. Very cool. And they started using these, I believe, in mid 1943. So I believe they had these at Kursk on through the end of the war. They had them in Russian front, the Italian front, and the Western front in France and Holland and Germany, Belgium. Alrighty, until next time, another World War II 172 scale video. Thanks for watching.